So today we are just going to see a real scenario project where what we have to do, we have to log in into web page, and we need to enter the first name and last name there. Okay. So let's see, at this activity we will also see through the Excel file. Okay. So this project I am just going to tell you today itself, and you also have to do the practice on same. So let's see, just create a new object first. Create an object, day 5, Ravi. Okay. So we have this web page, right? So let's see, click on application modeler as we have seen last time. So web HRM, now click on next. Now Internet Explorer, next, launch from exe file, next, this is your browser path, this is URL, and simply finish this one. Okay, so just close this browser. Now you need to click on launch. So now you can see your browser has been launched successfully. So now I have to capture this entire page first. So I say this is my login page. So now click on identify and capture this entire page. So control left click. So now you can see your entire page has been captured successfully. Click on highlight. Now you can see it's highlighted successfully. Now under this login page, I need to capture the attributes for login name, password, and login button. So I'm going to click on child. So add child. This is for login name. Click on identify. Capture this one. Control left click. Now you can see captured successfully. So here the match index number is 1. Now you can see, click on highlight. Okay. Then we have to capture the password. So click on element. I said this is password. Identify. Go for this password. So now here you can see the match index will be 2. Now check this one. Okay. Now we have to go for the login button. So click on element. I say this is login button. Identify login button. Okay. Now it's done. Click on highlight. It's working fine. Now after that, what we need to do? Log in this page manually, and I need to capture this entire page. Okay, this is main page. So go here, and I'm just going to create a new element. This is, I say this is main page. Okay, so click on identify, control left click in UI automation mode. Now you can see attributes for main page captured successfully. Click on highlight. Okay, it's highlighted. Perfect. Now what we have to do, we have to click on this add button. Okay, now you can see if I just click on add, so under this add we are just going to add a new record with the first name and last name. Okay, so let's see how we are just going to click on this add button. So under this main page, I need to go for this add. So click on identify. Now capture this add. So now you can see control and left click. So here you can see all the attributes has been captured successfully. Now if I just click on this highlight, so now here you can see this add button is highlighted successfully. Okay, again just do that. Okay, it's highlighted, done. Now click on add, and after that what we have to do, we have to identify this first name and last name section, these two. So here we are just going to add one more element. This is for first name, identify this first name section. Go here and check it is highlighted successfully or not. Okay, it's working. Fine. Same, add one more element for last name. So here the last name will be add. Now click on highlight. Now you can see it's highlighted. After that we have to click on the save button. Okay. So add element, I say save. So identify, capture the save button, save. Now click on highlight. Okay, it's working fine. Now we have to go for this back button. Okay, so add one more element. I said this is for back button. Identify. Now highlight this one. Now see in this case, okay, actually we have two back button on this web page. One is related to your browser, which is into the blue section. Now you can see where I have just put down the cursor. And the second is this back button, which is related to your web page, okay, not the browser. So now if I just click on highlight, so now you can see both back are going to highlight. Now you can see, okay, and it is going to give you the warning more than one matching windows found. So now this is the first back button, this is your second back button. So the match index for the page back button is going to be second. Now if I just click on highlight, so now you can see only this back button is getting highlighted. Now you can see, click on highlight. Now you can see it's working. Okay, now what we have to do, once you will just click on back, then again you have to add this one. Okay, so it means we have captured everything successfully. Now I am just going to capture this logout also. So add element, I say this is logout. Identify logout. Control left click, highlight. Okay, it's working fine, perfect. Now click on apply, click on OK. Now close this page. Okay, so now here I say rename, enter records in web HR. Okay, so I'm just going to take the name, okay, and which I have to enter into that web page. So I'm going to take a data item. I'm just passing the name through the data item. Okay, I say this is first name, for that is text, and I say first name is suppose Ravinder, and again I took a data item for the last name, then the last name I'm just taking as a Kumar. Okay, now just create the flow. So what we have to do, first of all we have to launch the web page. So drag this navigate stage, I say launch application, drag this main route into element section, launch the web page. Okay, after launching what we have to do, we have to wait for some time. Okay, so I have told you about this wait stage earlier. So drag this one, click, I say when my login element exists, then move on. Okay, after that I need to enter the username and password, use the right stage, enter UNNPW, username and password. So the username is admin, then we have a password. Okay, done. After that we need to click on login button. So drag this navigate stage, click, login button, global mouse click center. Okay. After that, what we have to do, I say just wait for a few seconds, okay? Because it might be that to loading the main web page, it might take some time. So again, I'm just going to use the wait stage here, okay? I'm going to use the wait stage. So double click on this. I say if add button exists, okay? So if my add button exists, then what we have to do, let's see. I'm just going to create a flow. Then if add button exists, then I need to click on add button, okay? So use this navigate, double click, I say click add. So just click on add, then global mouse click center. After clicking add, we need to enter the first name and last name, okay? So it might be that after click on add button, it takes some time, okay, for add employee page where you have to enter the first name and last name. So here you can also give the wait time stage, okay? So I'm just going to use this wait time stage here. Double click, I say if my first name exists, okay, this one, okay? Like this way we can just create this one. Okay, fine, not an issues. Now what we have to do after that, we have to enter the first name and last name. So we have to write. So go for this right. And here I say in the first name, what you have to pass? I have to pass the first name. Add last name, okay? So this is nothing but enter records, okay? Record, okay. After entering the record, what you have to do? You have to click on save button. So drag this navigate, click on save button, okay? After clicking on save, you have to click on the back button. So drag this one. I say this is click back, okay? The back button. And after that, if you just want to wait for some time and after that you want to close the browser, so here either we can just use the wait time stage or we can also use the view, okay? I have told you utility hyphen general. So here the sleep, I just given the time, wait for 5 seconds suppose, or a 3 seconds, okay? This is sleep mode. And after that, fine. And after that, what you have to do, you have to close the browser. So you have to terminate the application, okay? So here we can just go for this. Okay, we have to click on logout we have done. Let's see. So we have click on back, okay? And after back, we have given some time, then we have to click on logout, okay, fine. Logout, and after logout, if you just want to give some time, so same I have used, and after that I just need to close the browser. So here I can just go for this navigate and I can terminate the browser. This is nothing but close application, okay? Now just create the flow first. I'm using the end stage here. I'm using one more end stage, yeah. Okay, fine. Let's get the flow first. Launch, wait, this one, this one, then connected to this flow. This is the flow, okay? So now let's see, here we have to connect this one. So if your time gets out, then add this and this and. Now here you can see this is not connected, so because of that it is showing one error. Now you can see there is no error. Okay, so now this flow has been created successfully. So now if I just want to execute this process, so my page is closed. Okay, now launch this one, execute and see. Click on go button. It is going to launch your page. Then enter the username and password. Then click on add button. Now it is going to enter the first name as Ravinder, last name as Kumar. Now it is going to click on save. Now you can see click on save. Then it is going to click on back button. Okay. Now it is waiting for some time. Close this one, waiting for some seconds. Then close the application. Done. Now just go into your page. Okay, just open the page and see your data has been entered successfully or not. Now you can see this entry, Ravinder Kumar. Okay, so your record has been updated successfully. Okay, so this is a concept how we update or how we upload the any records into your web page. Okay, now this time we have only one record, but suppose if I have one Excel file of this employee data, okay, and all these first name and the last name I need to update. Okay, so let's see how we are just going to perform this activity. Any question, Ravinder, till now? Is it clear, Ravinder?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So now let's see how we are just going to perform this activity now. So what we have to do, firstly we have to capture the data from Excel and store into the collection. Okay, so let's see. So we are going to use this action stage. Double click on this. I say this is create instance. So MS Excel view, go for create instance. Okay, create the handle number. Okay, fine. After that, what we have to do? We have to open the workbook. Open workbook, MS Excel view, open workbook. Then we have handle number. It is asking the file name. So just copy the path of that file. Paste it. Create the workbook data item. Okay, this is workbook data item. After that, we have to read the data. Okay, read data. So get worksheet as collection first. I need to store into data collection. Okay, fine. Okay, now just connect till here and see the result. Okay, after that we will just connect. Okay, no need to worry about this error. Execute. I can see open the workbook and read the data. Okay, now here you can see we have 7 records. Okay, now you can see we have 7 records. So we have this first name, we have this last name. Okay, so now this is something we have to pass. Let's see. So what we have to do here, okay, now what we have to do here, we have to use the looping concept. Okay, let's see how and where. Okay, okay, so just connect this stage here. Okay, fine. Okay, now you can see. So after reading data, enter username, password, click on login, and just click on add here. Okay, and after the add, this enter the first record, last record. So it means to enter the record, click on add button, and entering the record, this activity I need to repeat. So it means I need to use the loop, but in which place? Here, in this place. Okay, so I'm just going to use the loop. So let's see. So loop start here. So double click on this and loop is for data. Okay. So just connect this one so you will understand the flow easily. So now click on add, then enter the record, click on save button, click on back button. Okay. And this is you have given for the logout. So after click on back, I need to again click on add. So here your loop will get closed in this place. Here your loop is going to close this one. Here just use the anchor stage to create a proper flow. This one, that's it. Okay, fine. So let's see how we are just going to execute this one. So now let's see, browser is closed. Okay, now click on go button. Click on go button. Now you can see it is going to fetch the data from Excel and it is going to store. Now you can see data has been captured. Now it is going to enter username, password. Then it is going to click on add button and it is going to, oh sorry, we have done one mistake. Okay, so let's see, we have done one mistake here. What mistake we have? Okay, let's pause, reset this one. Let's see what mistake we have done. Now this time in enter record we do not have to use this one. Okay, we have to use this collection here. So let's see, I just need to use this one, data dot first name. Okay, this one, data dot first name, and same here, data dot last name, because from the data collection we are going to enter, right? Okay, okay, fine. Now, okay, browser is closed. Now execute. So this is not required. Now execute this one and let's see. It is going to launch your application. It is going to enter the username and password. Click on login button. Then click on add. Now it is going to enter the first record, which is Sachin. Now Sachin Tendulkar. Now click on save. Then click on back button. Now again click on add. Now it will enter the second record. Now you can see. Okay. So it is going to enter all the records into the web page. So now is this going to enter your third record? Any question, Ravinder?
Sure, okay.
So is it clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, fine. So it is entering the record. We have few more records to enter. Okay, we have few more records. I hope this is the last record. Now, if all the records has been entered, then it is going to click on logout and it is going to wait for a few seconds. Then it is going to close the browser and process end. That's it. Now, if I just open that web page, now here, now login. Now, if you go here, so now you can see 1, 2 here. Now you can see 39 to 45. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 7 records we have. So now if I open that Excel file and let's see how many records do we have. So now here you can see we have 7 records. Okay. And now if you match here, so now here you can see this is your first record, Sachin, then Rahul, then Hussein, then Rahul, Yuvraj, then Viru, then Zahir. Okay, so all the records has been successfully entered from this Excel file. Okay, so any question as of now, because this is a real scenario project. So as of now, I have entered 2 fields. So it might be you have to enter the 4 fields while just creating the kind of invoices and each and everything. Okay. So it might be that first name, then the last name, then you have the hourly rate, you have the tax amount, and after that you just need to create on a click button, then the invoice is going to generate. So these kind of activity you can do automatically. So this is basically the concept. So is it clear till here?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So same assignment I am just going to do. So I hope you have done the practice for the last session. Have you done that or
Yeah.
do you have any doubt?
No, I did not.
So you have done that, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So just clear till here first. Okay, basically this is the project. So as I have just gone through for a 2 fields, so you can just go for a more than 2 fields, either 5 or 10 as per uh,
Oh,
your fields on a web page. So just go for that and try to enter more and more records, and you can make this debug speed as a fast. So it is going to enter the more records. But in a starting way, I would recommend just go for the normal phase of debug speed, so you can easily recognize that what exactly the action is going to happen.
Okay.
So just try till here, or if you have any doubt from day 1 to day 5 till now, so if you have any doubt, so please feel free to ask.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
So is all clear, right?
Yeah, all clear. So I am practicing almost every day, so no problem.
Okay, great. Then perfectly fine. Okay, so this file I'm just going to share it with Ajay. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
as this is a project, so I'm just giving it time. So just make your hands sturdy on this. And if
Okay.
you'll have any doubt, so we will make it clear first tomorrow, then we will just move on.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
And this web page I'm also going to share with Ajay. Might be I have shared with him. I'm
Yeah.
not sure, but I'll check with him. So he will share with you, and the way of the installation also is there.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Ravinder. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for joining. Bye.
Okay.